Okay, so as you can see, back in Canterbury, we've got the window back, and let's see, put the lights on the stairs like I used to in other vlogs. Hello. This Sunday's vlog is going to be a bit different because I can be recording today, Friday, and it's always in Canterbury. I know it's always in Canterbury because it's a place where I can only vlog really. I can't vlog back at the Ford. I can take photos and video around the shop quickly, but I can't really, do much else down there. Got a few little topics to talk about, a few little things, so you're bound to see in a few seconds, but for me it's only 8:45 in the morning. That's like 8 hours away. 8 hours for me, but seconds for you. God, I wish we could jump in time that fast, Still, if you did that we'd miss out on a lot really, wouldn't we? If I could suddenly click my fingers and go to 5 o'clock, I want to remember the whole day and it'd be like, oh, what's happened? What did I do? Well, good evening. It's just gone 5 o'clock on a Friday, and as I said 8 hours ago, that I'd carry on with the vlog, and here I am after a day's work. Right, so next week I'm not going to do any weekday vlogs. I'm just going to concentrate on next Sunday's vlog. It's going to be leading up to Bank Holiday weekend, and on the Bank Holiday Sunday, which is in the UK, the last weekend of August is Bank Holiday, which means you get an extra day off. There's a Dover regatta, so I'm going to do that. A few hours, so I'll take my camera and record. So the week after, I'll have something for the weekday. But next week, yeah, I've got lots of ideas, so I might spend most evenings next week getting the plans ready for some vlogs to come up. So you're going to get this vlog on the Sunday, then you'll get another vlog next Sunday. The Sunday vlogs don't seem to get many views as my normal vlogs, but I'm going to have to suffer, I'm afraid. But don't worry, if you are a fan of my weekday vlogs, they are coming back. If you're a fan of my weekend vlogs, then good on you. You're not going to lose them. Okay, so last Sunday after well, of course, but last Sunday night I did a live broadcast with James Whiting and Ernie. James was a host of it, so it was on his channel. Link will be in the description below, where it's staying below. It was quite interesting. It was 2.5 hours nearly of chatting away. My internet kept going off and on, so I vanished a few times, but then it was okay after the third time. So that was very interesting, chatting to someone live when you've been watching their vlogs and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden you chatting live to them. It's a complete weird experience. It's like so surreal. I suppose it's like when you meet a vlogger in real life, and so if I was to meet James Whiting down the street, and it'd be weird, kind of weird, because I've seen him in the vlogs and stuff. If you're a vlogger, you know what I mean. So life update is that I'm still waiting to move out, still on the council list, still waiting for a property, and bidding as you do. So it could be months, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years, I don't know. I've got to stay patient. But when I get to 55, there's places for 55 and over, so I've got another 6 years, yeah. I'm still on the waiting list. So I've got some bullet points to look at, to talk about. Good points about working for the charity. As you may know, I live and work at a charity in Dover. It's a homeless charity, produces homeless people, live there and work there, and I've been there for 10.5 years. Good part of the job is the customer interaction. I'm a people person. I love being a people person. Good customers all the time. You get one bad out of every 20 or 30 or so. They just go, and then you got to yeah, but it's so nice being able to communicate, people talk to people you've never met before. Then you get the regular customers who come back, who really talk really nice and sweet and talk to you nicely and don't give you any hassle at all. They may haggle a little bit, but that's no problem as long as it's reasonable. So yeah, that's what motivates me, so that's what keeps me for the job properly, really. The motivation it gives me, seeing someone smile, seeing customers smile, especially if they bought something. If they haven't, they still get a smile, so you know, it can make them come back, doesn't it? Bad points about living where you work, and what is the Dover, the Fort shop, is where you live, where we live. So you walk out the door and you're there. The actual shop's on the property you live in. So, and of course there's 20 odd people who live there, and you do get a lot of toxicness, lots of people you would not want to be friends with, but you've got to persevere with them. And normally you don't work with them people, but they're on the property. And when 5 o'clock comes, when it's home time, you're just there, aren't you? And so you've got to cope for 5 at night. You know, you're in the dining area that we're congregating. It's only at the moment it's all right, no one's problem. But you do get times when new ones come into the community, and then it just upsets the whole ecosystem. People come and go when they want to, or they get kicked out. It's a long story. But yeah, so there's a lot of toxicness that you can't get away from. The other way, I mean, because if you don't want to do the job, you're on the streets again, so you're homeless again, and it's not worth that. I mean, you just have to persevere with the people that are toxic, and you drag you down every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's not an easy job to do. It's not an easy. So that's why it's hard for me to vlog, because I don't want these people on my film, in my YouTube channel. But they're there at the fort, so it's hard. That's why when we're in Canterbury, I'll be doing a lot more vlogs, because it's out of the way, the toxicness. It's like, oh, it's a breath of freedom. It's 2 bus trips away, it's an hour and a half travelling, but I don't mind, it gets me away from the toxic, you know. But I've got to go back there now. I mean, it's now 20 past 5, so I'll be leaving in 10 or 15 minutes to get the bus back. I'll get back at 7 o'clock, so it's, you know, it is roughly an hour and a half-ish. But James Whiting was on about toxic people the other day, and how you need to push them out of the way, out of your life, and all that kind of stuff. But it's something you can't do where I live. So yeah, so generally when I get back, I normally go to my room, like after work, if I'm in the fort in Dover. The people who are in the shop I work with are great. They're not toxic at all, they're brilliant. So it's easy. So after that, I just go and get my dinner. Dinner's already made up, and so you go and get your dinner. And I just go to my room and just watch TV, or just watch YouTube channel, and just do some editing or something, and I'll just stay out of everyone's way. But you can hear them in the corridors walking past and slamming doors and arguing, you know. But as I said, at the moment, everyone seems okay. But yeah, so that's generally. But yeah, how are you finding my vlogs anyway? If you kind of watching this far, do you think it's okay? Do you think the Sunday vlogs are working? Do you think the weekday ones are okay? They're random. The movie, I love movie reviews because I'm a big movie fan. So reviewing a movie to me is like, wow, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that sort of. If I could just do that and nothing else, I would do it. But there's not enough films in the world to do all that. So I'd rather do this as well. But I would love to be a job just movie reviews. You know, someone sent me to cinema to see a film and I'll review it straight away. I'm happy doing that. Ever since I was a little in the 80s, I used to see like The Crawl. You know, there's about 80, lots of 80s movies I used to go see, that Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, you know, the cinema and stuff. That's how close I am to the cathedral. So yeah, that's all the bullet put it so down really. Oh yeah, I need to smile more. I know I need to do that. I know when I edit my videos, I don't pick up on me body language, me expressions. I just edit and then put it online. But it's only been recently, and again since James Whiting's pointed out, that you know, you need to look more energetic, you need to look more buzzing, you need to look like, you know. I mean, I love doing these vlogs. There's not a vlog I don't like doing. All the vlogs I made, you know, I might look sad in one, I might look, oh, but I enjoyed filming it. I've just I'm not good at facial expressions. So when I'm very happy, you know, sometimes it's hard to show, and because there's always things going on in my mind to block that away, kind of thing. You know, when things go at 1,000 miles an hour, if you've got anxiety issues, you know what I mean, and that kind of stuff. There's so much things going on in your mind. It's hard to focus on one. So when I'm in a very good mood, that's blocked by all this going on in my mind. So I just need to learn to bring the happiness forward. The stuff can still go on in my mind, but in the background, kind of thing, you know. So I need to make, just for 5 or 10 minutes, just push the good forward, push the smiles forward, you know, like I'm trying to do now. I'm doing now. It is difficult. It is difficult. I mean, vlogging is not easy at all, because this is real life. It's not a soap. It's not EastEnders. It's not Corrie. You know, we're not scripted. We are life. We are made in Chelsea, but more real. You know, what you see. I mean, take. You know, if you in my shoes, right? Say you had to vlog for a week. Yeah. Get a camera, try and film every day, and then edit every day. Or just film all week and then edit it at the weekend, and you'll see what I mean. It's maybe your life's more entertaining than mine, which means you'll be successful. But and then you're wondering why I vlog, but I love it. I love the creative side. I love editing. I love the way you can perceive a 10-minute vlog in so many different ways. You edit it completely different every time, and it's a different thing. You can make it emotional, you can make it funny just by adding stuff to it. I mean, one 10-minute video you can make into loads of different styles and different kinds. You know, add soundtrack to it, add sound effects to it, add sad music to it, add happy music to it, add rap music to it, you know what I mean? So it's the creative side and the arty side of video editing which I love. I love it completely. I love filming as well. I mean, the camera to me, at first it was like, oh no, I'm staring at a camera, but now it's like, nah, I'm talking to the people watching YouTube, not a camera. I'm talking to you lot watching this right now. You know, I get ready to go. And that's what I'm talking to. I'm talking to all my fans, all my subscribers, not a camera. I'm talking to you watching this right now, and I love it. It's words. If I could find the words right now to explain how motivating it is to get one like and one comment, and yeah, it's it's just so wow. Every time I get a comment or a like, it's like wow. It's wow. There's people watching me, you know what I mean? And I built up so much of a nice community of people and friends I made. I know I'm just rabbiting on, but sometimes this is just, I mean, this part isn't written down. I'm just saying off the top of my head or my heart. It's just saying this. So sometimes it's good to point a camera and just chat randomly, as long as I can keep an eye on the time. Nick Richardson, like Hassan and Jack in the Box, and the Two Ordinary Guys, and other people went to somewhere in the city, and I've been watching their vlogs, and brilliant vlogs, talking about brilliant vlogs. And I watched Nick Richardson about what it was really like, and it's like, I could understand that by watching it, I could see exactly what I meant. But what was the most overwhelming thing for him was the friends he made and the people he met up with who they've been planning it for months and months and months. And that's why I want to go next year. Not because of someone in the city, which is a bonus, but meeting. I mean, I don't know who's going to be around, who's going to be there next summer. I might make new friends by then, I might not, I don't know. But I'm going to try my best to go. I can't guarantee it. There's about 60% chance I can go, but it's just saving up really. You know, I've got to start now when it's a year away. You know, I would love to experience that they had, and make some wonderful friends. And I'm an easygoing person, I'm a nice person. I'll be 50 next year. But I still would love to hang out and just have a laugh and just get to meet people who are YouTubers rather than people who don't know what the heck I'm doing, pointing a camera in my face. That's what Nick Richards is on about. That's what's so good about it. He's mingling with people who know what he does, so you all just know what each other are doing, you know. But I think I'll end it there actually. It's a bit of a strange Sunday vlog. So yeah, so you will see me next Sunday. If I manage to film anything else, it will appear a few seconds after I've finished this. And if not, you'll see the end credits and blah blah blah. But please comment and like and subscribe if you want to. But check out my other vlogs before you subscribe, just in case. But if you check on, I've got playlists, almost Sunday vlogs in one place, and my other vlogs in other places, so you can quickly nip in and out and check. See if you think. I do try different things, so, but they don't last long. I always just quit after. If it isn't successful, I stop making them. So anyway, I better go because I've got to get ready to get the buzz. Thank you so much for watching and understanding. If you watched it all the way through, please comment and let me know. Just put watch till the end, or you know, and it'd be nice to know. But as I said, my Sunday vlogs don't get many hits anyway, so I need to look into that one a bit more actually. Anyway, I don't want this going on forever and ever, do I? Okay, thank you very much again. I love you all, and I meant what I said. Comments and likes are just so overwhelming, and anything you want me to do differently, you know, anything I've done but you want to see more of that I haven't done for a while, you know, just comment and let me know. Comment any films you want me to review or anything like that, games and stuff. I don't play many games, but you know. And do you want to see more of the bric-a-brac in the shop, the furniture? I take photos and for things in the shop, like random things, like I did with that weird moustache thing. If you want to see more of that, just let me know, because I can do that, no problem. That's so easy to do. So okay, better go anyway. There's a plane. Okay, two little pips.